Yes everyone, welcome back to the channel. Matchday -1 vlog, let's go. So it's Friday, it's 9 o'clock. I just need to get some breakfast down me again this morning before we head off into the training ground. So again, travel days is slightly different compared to what our normal days look like. We are traveling down and staying in a hotel this evening. So we will be out on the training ground for around about 11 o'clock once we've done a little bit more video work and video analysis on Reading. Just going through the game plan, sort of seeing how they play, what they like to do on and off the ball, and then going and working on a few of those things on the training pitch. We'll get in for around about 12 o'clock, maybe a little bit later, not too sure yet. Have a little bit of lunch together, and then it's literally a case of getting straight on the bus, the team bus, and heading down to the hotel where we'll stay over tonight. Now, it is an earlier kickoff tomorrow, 12:30 kickoff, which I absolutely love. Earlier kickoffs are just the one. It's a different routine, but I much prefer getting the game done first thing in the morning. So 12:30 kickoff, then tomorrow night will be all about recovery, ready for Tuesday's game against Lincoln. The game's coming thick and fast. Tons of games at the minute, a busy schedule, but that's what we want. Games coming thick and fast, obviously trying to get points on the board and getting into a bit of a swing of things and building some momentum. Oh, this is what I mean about having a bad back. I literally have to bend down as if I'm a cripple. Breakfast this morning is my smoothie recipe. So again, if you followed on Instagram, you know exactly what's in this. But again, it's just quick, easy, and a decent amount of calories for me. Plus, it's a lot healthier too. So it sets me off perfect for the day. Breakfast this morning is just a smoothie. So in this was chia seeds, flax seeds, milk, blueberries, banana, and pineapple for today. So perfect for the first thing in the morning. Perfect for first thing in the morning. Really healthy. Is a bit of a bowel mover, I will tell you that. So tread carefully if you're having it first thing in the morning. But just kickstarts my day for me. Like I said, today is a slightly different day in terms of how I eat before a game compared to yesterday. So I will be trying to get in a lot of calories. So I'll show a few more of the recipes that I have throughout the day before a game. But it's about getting the day started now. Getting the smoothie down me, and then we'll be off to trading. The thing that I have just forgotten to do, which is not ideal, is pack. So I'm going to have to get this done very quickly before I head to training, otherwise I'm going to be late and get fined. So one thing with away games, now I love away days, but when we're staying over in a hotel, I would much rather have my own bed at home. That is the only thing that I sort of dislike about travel days. So I'm just never as settled in the hotel. I just like having my own space. I prefer having my own routine at night, my own bed, hitting the pillow, and just drifting off to sleep in a nice, peaceful sleep. Whereas obviously away days will now be in the hotel. I don't actually know where we're staying yet, but I will try and get some of that filmed later. It's obviously just a switch bin routine, so it takes a little bit of time to adjust. So I'll probably be in bed a little bit later than normal this evening, but a few coffees tomorrow and I'll be good to go. The weather is absolutely unbelievable this morning, so I'm in a very good mood ahead of training. So we'll catch you down at the training ground. I did have a bit of a howler, a bit of a stinker this morning. So my neighbour, when I moved in, I did not introduce myself, which I should have done. Should have probably knocked on, said, hello, my name's Toby, that sort of thing. Anyway, it's been about 3 months now and I've still not done that. I've not really bumped into him that many times. Now this morning, I did bump into him in the corridor and we got chatting. He was actually sound, to be fair. But as we're leaving and I've opened the door, I'm thinking, right, is he going left or right? And I've gambled, I've said, see you later, far too soon. He's gone left, I've gone left, and he's still right beside me, at which point things did get a little bit awkward and I've sort of had to get into a bit of a fast-paced walk just to bridge the gap a little bit more whilst he's still pretty much behind me. I'm like, right, see you later. He's still right behind me. So not the most ideal start, but I'm in a good mood today. The sun is shining, the weather is unbelievable. Training day, match day -1. Let's get cracking with the day. Right, that's activation done, team meeting done, breakfast done as well. That's one thing that I'm trying to do tons more of at the minute, is in terms of just flexibility and mobility work. So I've never been the most mobile, but it's so important as a footballer to keep on top of those things, not just for longevity in the game, but helps you feeling fresh, helps you feel better in yourself and in your body, ready for games and training. especially when we've got a drive ahead of us like we have today, obviously down to Reading or up to Reading. It's just important to keep things like that under wraps so that you can essentially perform at your best. Now, on to training for the rest of the day. So it's 10:30, we'll be out at 11 o'clock. Fridays are a bit different, so again, a little bit of detail going into the session this morning. Then it's a little bit more of a sort of a fun, upbeat session. So a couple of small-sided games, a couple of rondos, bit of a point system up for grabs for the boys as well. So should be a good day, and I'll catch you after training. So that is today's training session done. Like I said, always a little bit lighter on a Friday, but plenty of detail going into the session ahead of the game for tomorrow. And then on a Friday, especially if we're travelling away from home and staying overnight, I do like to do a little bit of individual work once the session's done. Just sort of 5 or 10 minutes by myself with the ball at my feet, going over a couple of technical drills just so that I'm ready and prepared for the game myself. So this is something that I will try and film in future to give you a bit of an insight into the things that I do. So if you want to do that yourself, then you can do. With it being a Friday, it is also coffee club, so I've just pulled up at the coffee shop. I will be getting myself a little flat white, maybe a cheeky cake, extra calories for the game, we'll see. There is a carrot cake that they do here that is absolutely unbelievable, so if they've got that, then that is 100% being added to the purchased items for today. It's a good day, because the coffee shop that I always go to is officially in stock with carrot cake, the world's greatest carrot cake. Have a look at this. It is a thing of beauty. It is only right that we give this a little taste test. First taste test of this YouTube video. YouTube series. Here we go. Oh, it actually gets better every time you eat it. I do promise that other than the occasional cake, I am very healthy. Oh my God, it's so good. This is something that I do every Friday, a little routine, cake and coffee on a Friday, get some calories in, easy calories. Cake done, coffee secured. Now, we're leaving for the stadium or the hotel at 3, so I'll meet you at the stadium. Right, so we've just made it to the stadium. We're leaving at 3 o'clock. I think it's about an hour and a half to get to Reading, so not too bad. But have a look at this pitch, by the way. October, and it is still an absolute carpet. So, full marks to the groundsman. Absolutely lovely. How far is it to get here?
What, to
Reading?
Reading? It's only about an hour and a half.
Oh, take that all day. We'll take that all day.
City more people crash.
Fingers crossed not. Hour and a half to Reading. Lovely. Cheers, drives.
No worries.
Cheers, drives. Nice one. Thank you very much. Right, I've arrived at the hotel. It looks fairly decent to be fair, but a little bit weird. It is actually inside Reading Stadium. So that's a little bit of an interesting one. I did have to scran some food on the bus because I was absolutely starving. So I'm going to make my way up to the room and give you a little room tour. The big thing is you always want a nice room as well. If it's single beds, it can be a little bit of a stitch up. Right, quick little room tour. Positive news is double beds for me and my friend Gavin, which is nice. Decent little room to be fair. Much better than normal. Normally we get stitched with single beds and a decent little view as well. Do I want a coffee? I'll have a tea please, Gav. Tea would be lovely. Green. Thank you. Yeah, green tea. Green tea would be perfect. Right, get a tea down us. Get cracking for, not pre-match, evening meal. 6:30 is the meal. So chill up here for a little bit and then we'll head down and get some food.
I do. In fact, you know.
Yes, everyone, so that is me signing off for the evening. So we just had food downstairs, followed by a bit of an initiation, which always makes for good entertainment, but genuinely can't wait for tomorrow's game. I appreciate all the support on the channel. Already nearly 100 subscribers, so make sure to like the video, subscribe, do all of that stuff. I'd really appreciate it. And there'll be plenty more content to come. I'll see you in the next one.